The most exciting part of Temperance's evening at McHenry's had occurred when the discussion about the Stamp Act Congress finally wound down, and Frankie brought several of the leaders of the New Liberty Boys to speak with her in the back parlor. There she had laid her idea before them. Her customary reticence had fallen away, as it always did when she spoke of the causes dearest to her. Not to mention, the men had responded to her sincerity and embraced her figuratively, as a sister in arms. And now, the next afternoon following the meeting, she would put her idea to the ladies gathered in her family's parlor. Her heart beat faster than it had last night, except when she'd stood near Ansel Anderson. His face had splashed across her mind's eye the minute she'd tucked into bed, expecting to plan all she'd say to her sewing circle friends today. Instead, all she could think about was the mysterious newcomer. What was his business in Savannah? Would he be here long enough that she might run into him again? Why hadn't she given him her name? And what if she had? It wasn't as if he'd come calling on her. She almost snorted, picturing explaining that to her father. Oh, just a man I met at the tavern, indeed. Why did she find Mr. Anderson so intriguing anyway? Well, she knew why. He was the first impressive young man she'd spoken to in ages, because she was normally far too much of a mouse to look at one such as him, much less unstick her tongue from the roof of her mouth. And yet, her own clumsiness last night had forced her into doing both. He must think her a ninny for it, too, waving down a perfect stranger in a pub. Little did it matter. Something told her he wouldn't share her ideals, and that was absolutely essential in a mate. She very much suspected she'd live out her years as a spinster, channeling her passion to her humanitarian causes. Moving her teacup from her lap to the small table beside her, Temperance forced her attention back to the four ladies who were closer to her than her own mother or sister. She donned her dark horn glasses so she could actually see them. Her friends were used to her wearing them, so she minded doing so here less than she did in public, where their clunky appearance oft as not drew snide comments.